Shalom guys, welcome to another video. As you can see by the title, that's what it is today. See this. Okay guys, so that's what we're going to talk about. So before we continue, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn the post notification on so that you know when I'm posting. And so I've been at two. We shall go, and then as you can see, my skin color is not as usual, and I have some right here. There's some visitor here and here. So I usually use Extrudem, and it works so fast. So basically what I do is I just apply. So it's at night. I don't know why I'm always up this time, but there's an aeroplane passing right now. Just this. This is not makeup. This is just for, you can do it if you have wounds, if you have like a cut. It usually works so fast, especially when it's a wound. I'm just doing this because sometimes it works. And yeah, okay, that's it. I know if I will need this, but let me just do it. Like this. It's cool, but I don't like it. And this is Nivea Blackberry Shine. It's a lip gloss. This is not bad at all. So let's do try this too. But this works, so let's do it. About my hair, you guys, being so lazy on making this hair, so I don't know what to call this, but I look bad, honestly. What is this? Okay, so guys, oh, it's been 5 minutes. Okay, so I nowadays I don't lend people money for some reasons. You might have come to me and ask me to help you out, and I'll just tell you I don't have money. It's not because I don't or I don't want to help you, but it's for a reason. Listen, watch this video until the end, and you'll get to understand why I don't lend people money. So I had this friend of mine. Sorry, she's a friend of mine. She had two kids, two or three. Yeah. So most of the time she would call me and tell me like they don't have food, they don't have this, they don't have that. And I'm like, I have cash. Yeah. You want money? Okay. I used to send her money in the name of she's going to refund the money back. Sometimes I'll go to her home and the kids are just emaciated. They haven't eaten anything since morning and it's evening. So I'm like, I have some cash here, and she'll be like, yeah, I will refund you back once I get some cash. And there's a time she didn't have rent, and I paid half of the money, and they were given some time to stay in before they could get the rest of the money. So the total money that I spent on that chick was more than 19K. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. I know if you see this, you're going to say it is true. So when it was time, like not all the time you'll be having money, right? So it was time for her to give me back the money, and she didn't give it back. She was just like, she insulted me and she told me a lot of bad things that I did not expect at all. So it was just, yeah, I didn't take it personal. I didn't do nothing. I was like, okay. There's another person. If you see this, you're gonna know it's you. Probably it's you, and I'm not afraid of saying this. I could mention your name, but I should do it. So as you know, you guys getting a job at the mall is not easy. So there's this producer who produced our song with my friend. We did it in 2018. Was it 2019 February? We never released it, but I'm going to post it on SoundCloud. Make sure you follow me. So yeah, so he said his brother had gotten a job from on one of the malls, and they needed money. Like he has to be with uniform and stuff, so he didn't have money at all. So he was like, and I do understand it's so hard, it's so hectic to find a job there, so that when you get, you just like, oh my gosh, I can't let this pass me by. Like you can't just let that happen. So like, have you ever tried to look for a job? And yeah, I tried in the supermarket, in the malls, and it's so hard. You might be qualified or whatever, but it's so hard to get a job in there. So I was like, if he's gotten a job, that's nice. So they needed some cash to buy those things and stuff. So he asked me to lend him some cash, which was, he wanted 5K, but I had 13,000 during that time in my M-Pesa. So I was like, no, I was just like, pay 1,000 bob, and I did send that 1,000 bob, and I told him like, you are supposed to he said he's going to get the money after 2 days. He wanted 5,000, but I gave him 1,000, and he said he's going to refund the money after 2 days. So after 2 days, when I told him before I could send him, I told him that I needed the money to buy something, so he has to refund the money on time. Yeah, so I sent the money, that 1,000, and nothing happened. He didn't respond, he didn't do nothing. I was just like, maybe I thought he's maybe busy. Yeah, he's maybe busy or something. So after when the day that he was supposed to refund me the money, I texted him, and I told him like out what time will I get the money so that I can go buy the stuff that I wanted to buy. And he was like, what money? I'm like, okay, send him the screenshot. Of course I had the M-Pesa message and stuff, so I sent him that screenshot, and he was like, oh, you sent it? And I'm like, huh, really? And he just told me like he never saw the money. So I was like, this is your name, right? This is your number. It's not like I entered the wrong number. It's I searched, like searching the name from the contacts, so I couldn't have been wrong. And he just told me he never saw the money, and that was it. And so I tried to reverse, and the money that came back to me was 400, which he had used the rest of the money. And I was like, I sent you money and it can't. And he even told me like it's been reversed. And I'm like, yeah, because I asked, I'm asking you if you got the money and you're there, I didn't send you, and you've used it. Like, it's not what the 1K I sent you, it's 400. So you've used like 600. And I was like, I wanted him to tell me maybe when he's going to get the rest of the money, and he never replied, he never do anything, he never picked my calls, and that was all. I never do anything. I didn't get the money back. It didn't stop there. There's this Khadija. He was like, no, I didn't want him. I don't know. Sometimes I joke, I'll call you, hi, hubby, and you think, gosh, no. Okay, he was a friend. Yeah, he was a DJ, and there's a time he told me like he had problems with his job and stuff. His stuffs were like ruined, so he didn't have money to pay his rent. His rent is 6,500 and stuff. So I just told him I can't get you 6,500. So he told me anaenda kusakanya zingine. That's what he said, naenda kusakanya zingine, so if you get like 1,500 you could send me. And I'm like, yeah, I have 1,500 with me right now. I sent that. Dude, there's no like thank you or anything, or I got the money, or there was nothing, totally nothing. He didn't say nothing. So it was fine. Like, maybe even me personally, even if it's 10 bob, I have to say thank you. Because listen, if you have 990, yeah, like without that 10 bob, it's not complete. I don't know why my skin looks like this. It's not complete. So I have to be thankful, even if it's 50 bob. It's not complete when you don't have that 50 bob and you have 100. If you were to get something that is 700 and you haven't eaten, and you have that 650, trust me, you're not going to get that dress or that trousers or that shoes. So it's money, even if it's 10 bob, if it's 20 bob, it's money. So I just assume not everyone is like me. So not everyone say thank you, right? So he again came to me saying he didn't have food, and I was like, okay, it might be maybe he didn't have food because his work is just, he's not working right now. I know he said he had problems with his work or at work and stuff. So I sent him like 400 that day, and after 3 days he came again. I sent 1,000, and then after 2 days he came. He was like, dude, if you don't have a job, I've sent you money, 1,000 the other day. There was no thank you, there was no nothing. Really. If it's me, even if it's 200 and I know I don't have a job and someone have sent me, I'll probably buy unga and boga. That's enough. You buy those important things. Like, you don't have to go buy chips, those fries, smokies and stuff. No. So when he came again, I told him I don't have money. And it's not like I didn't have, I just didn't have money to give him. And that's when he stopped talking to me. Up to today, okay, not up to today, there was a time he was texting, calling, and I'm like, you would actually malizana since I didn't have money, and I told him I don't have money to send him, and he stopped talking to me. And I was like, okay, this chick, she was pregnant 7. I'm going to cut this story short because I don't want to keep you waiting, or I don't want to keep you awake for so long. So she was 7 months pregnant, and the hubby, I don't know whether it was hubby, just feel like he was a hubby because they were about to get to have a baby together. So she was bed rest, like she couldn't do nothing. I don't know if you know that. Like, she had problems with her pregnancy, so she was bed rest. So the guy left, and yeah. So from there, when the guy left, he was like, babe, don't worry, I'm here. I'll try my best way I can to help you. And I paid the rent for those 3 months. It was 10,000. I could do her shopping and stuff. When the time came for her to deliver, I took her to the hospital. I used my savings. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm always having money to give out or something, but so I used my savings that I had saved, and yeah, she didn't have anything for the baby. I went for shopping, and I continued paying the rent, buying food. We paid like the delivery bill or whatever, how do you call that, maternity or whatever. It was 22K I paid, and then after some time we got, I took her back home. Yeah, so I had after some time she was like, I need to look for a job, and I had looked for a job personally that I wanted to go, and I was like, okay, since she needed the job the most, let me give this work to her. I looked for another one. I had gone for interview and I had passed. So imagine going to a manager, you don't even know that this guy, I begged him, like, please, 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 because I was the one to go. I was the one to be given the job, but it was like, I'm exchanging. Like, it's not me. I had gone for an interview that I was supposed to report at work, but I'm going to the manager, tell him to give the job to another person. So he was like, are you sure about that? I'm like, she needs it the most, even though I need the job too. But I felt like I can continue paying the rent. She needs food. She needs a lot of things. So after some time, I was the only one who would call to ask her how is the baby girl doing and stuff. And yeah, after she got the money and she was just like, so I noticed there was something. I would call and she wouldn't pick and she wanted to call back like before, like, okay, maybe she's busy. So it got at some point that I told her she would like she should start paying me the money that I paid for her maternity. It was 22K, leave alone the food and the house rent. I only wanted that 22K only, but I had used more than that. Remember, I was paying the rent, I was buying food, and I'm the one who did the shopping and stuff, buying her like pads, not 50 bob pads. These are medicated pads. I remember I was using that when I had problems with my periods and my stomach and stuff. So one packet is actually 350. That's what I used to buy for her to control that, bleeding and stuff. So I had used a lot of money. We agreed on that she's going to pay to be giving me 5K every month. She was getting like 28K per month, and I was like, babe, unaweza enda kwa hao enye maybe in 1 bedroom, which will be more, was it bedsitter or what bedroom, I don't know, like maybe it's more cheaper and affordable. So after we had talked, she started telling our friends, like we were sharing mutual friends. So like I'm begging her to give me money and stuff, and I was like, wow, okay. So after that, she sent me 2K, and I called her and I was like, babe, hizi ni za nini? Na akaniambia hii ni zile pesa nimeanza kulipa, zile pesa umesema nafaa kulipa. And I just told her, me, I didn't want 2,000. I wanted 5K, that the money that can help me, maybe I can do something with it. And I was like, I stayed from next month, not this time. So she sent that and she's like, no, nimeona tu niko na hiyo saa, acha nikutumie. So when she was telling our friends, like I was asking for money and stuff, like, one of my friends screenshots the message and sent it to me, and I was like, no, I didn't beg her for money. I didn't want her money. I just I told her to refund me the money that I paid for her when she was going to deliver her baby. And that was all. And my friends were like, by the way, umemsaidia sana, hakuna mtu mwingine anaweza fanya hivyo. Actually, everyone left. It was just me encouraging her, praying for her, praying with her every time. And so when she sent that 2K, she started talking bad about mouthing me the way I want her money. Like, whether you talk or not, I want the money back. So she stopped talking to me again. I would call her and she won't pick. I text, no one is replying, and she just kept on telling people how I'm begging her to give me money and stuff. So I was like, wow, this is quite interesting. This guy nimekuwa na yeye, I've been the only one who was there for her, no one else. Everyone left and I was the only one who was there for her. So got to some point she blocked me, and alihama kule nilikuwa najua naishi, and that was all. That was it. So you can imagine, sometimes you call me a fake friend, and before even you call me fake friend, before that fake comes, bro, maybe I'm not even a friend. You're just someone we talk. And yeah, you might have hurt me and I won't react. Then when you need me, you're going to call me. You know, my my silence doesn't mean that I've forgotten or I don't know what's happening or anything. Trust me, I do. Just that I don't react. I know how to. I'm that person who knows how to control her emotions and stuff. So just because I might have cried out of the hurting or whatever, but I didn't show you, right? I didn't show you, so you just assume like she don't know what she's doing. It's all right. Where's the housefly coming from right now? I know I don't know what I'm doing. You may understand all those things I've been doing. I've been sacrificing for people, and they don't see that, or they just see I'm a bad person who never wants to help other people when they're in need. But that's not the case. There's this chick at Kitambo Kwanza, and she used to every time sijui nani mtu ni msik. I sent money wakati alipata sijui nini alipata. You know, she changed her number. When I called her, she asked me who I was. Because WhatsApp mtu akichange number unaonanga inakudirect mpaka number yenye alichange. She knows me. She knows me perfectly. She even view my status, even my stories on Facebook. So I was like, wow. I was just asking her. I called to ask them how they're doing and how they are. And I got, who are you? Oh my god. Wow. So it's not like I'm a bad person, I don't have a heart or something. I would like to help when I can, where I can, but guys, nothing like that. You're helping someone today and they don't see that. They just it's like you're supposed to have that, you know. When I tell you to leave me money, something this is a debt. No, like imenisaidia mimi kesho nitarudi nilipe. If you don't have, or if I don't have, I'll just tell you sweet yake nilikuwa na nitapata by this day, but akishaja manage, please give me another week, maybe nitafute again. It doesn't cost you, it won't cost you. So like sina do sahi, lakini nikipata nitakulipa. Sijakata kukulipa, ni vitu zijatana kutoka nilikuwa nataka. So when I get it, I'll pay you back. Simple. Instead of talking to someone, stop talking to them. Just like the way. So right now, baby, I don't make money. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's bad. It's a bad thing. But yo, once bitten, twice shy. You do know that. So I'm so sorry if you ever ask me for money and I didn't send you. If you will understand, just trying it hard. You're in a tough situation, and I'm the only hope. It turns out to be I'm not. I feel bad when I tell someone I don't have money or I can't have them when I can. Just me feel really bad. It hurts me. It really does. But what do? You know, you can't keep on lending people money they don't give you back. You know how hard getting money is, right? We all do. You know, like the friend of mine and alikuwa nimeamini. What I've ever done, I've been on a side hustle kama tatu. I remember I used to go back to at home in the house at 1. Nimechoka, I didn't even, I thought nitakuja supermarket and finish shopping. Maybe I didn't have shopping. I didn't have time to go to shop. So I'm like, nikienda to supermarket narudi saa 7 usiku. After all the hustle, I didn't have food and have nothing. I just sleep now. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Nakuja tu kama nimeweza nimelala ridiculous. It's not easy, so I'm sorry. Sometimes it hurts me to tell you don't have money and you have it. To tell you I can't help you when I can. I hope you understand. I've done a lot of sacrifices for people, but they don't see that. They only see like, I don't know what they see. People see what they want to see, right? So I'm sorry. I'm really, 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 really sorry. But I hope that you can make you understand why I don't lend people money anymore. Yeah, that's it for today. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel and turn the post notification on. And you can share with your friends. And if you can comment down below which one you see next, which you want me to talk about next, and I'll do so. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. With a heart. And like this. Really. And see you. Good night. Bye. Sorry for keeping you awake. See you next time. Ciao.